Welcome back to the show. The book is called Living an Exceptional Life, Powerful Strategies to Help You Take Control of Your Life Today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Here to talk all about it is CJ Calvert. How you doing?
How are you, CJ?
Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Of course, you're the author of this book, and it's a very motivational book for people to take control of their life today, like it says on the cover. Why did you write the book?
You know, the reason for the book really came out of my own challenges building my company. I faced a situation where I was working 105 hours a week. I've been working that pace for about 3 years. And in 2002, I finally completely burned out. Just got really sick, and I took stock. I had wrecked all of my relationships. My business was going backwards. I wasn't having any fun anymore. And so I needed to take a step back and ask myself, what do I need to do to change and turn things around? And so all of the content in the book is what I did to turn my own life around. And then in the last couple of years, just traveling across Canada, talking to all the Fortune 500 companies, sharing the story and sharing the principles.
Because of course, on top of that, you are a speaker and you go and you give lectures, of course, because people want to know how to live an exceptional life. You mentioned working over 100 hours a week. Give us some tips on maybe how you changed your life for the better.
Sure, fair enough. Well, one of the things I had to step back and ask myself is, why am I doing this? What's important to me? And I realized that I was chasing career success at the expense of everything else. And I certainly believe in career success, but if it costs you your relationships, if it costs you your health, long term it's not a sustainable strategy. So I had to take a step back and I actually asked myself, what do I want to accomplish? Well, I want my health. I want my fitness. I want to feel happy. I need the head screwed on straight. I need relationships in my life that were important to me. So I actually had to step back and give up some of my business. I took a cut in pay and I started looking for business opportunities that really were a lot of fun for me. And a big part of what I connected with personally was sharing a positive message. So I stopped my business and I went in that direction. So you got to know what you want.
How do people, there might be some people out there that are thinking, you know what, I work a lot and I'm very passionate about this and I'm motivated and I can't stop because I'm on such a roll, and those relationships, like you said, might be affected and they might not see it. So how do you get somebody who's in such a paradigm like that to see that they really need to be focusing on these families or their friends or whatever else they need to do in life?
That's a great question. I think one of the big challenges for workaholics is that they don't realize that relationships have to be renewed. You can't just say on your wedding day, I love you, and expect, well, I said I love you. Nothing's changed, you know. I said it once. If anything changes, I'll let you know.
That's not a free pass for
That's not a free pass.
No,
you gotta.
no, it is not.
It's not?
No.
We can't say it once?
No,
and that's it?
Every day, every day, buddy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, I got a lot to learn.
You do. Listen to CJ. He's
All right,
teaching you how to live an exceptional life. And if your wife, happy life. So just listen to that.
All right.
That's a great point. Happy wife, happy life. And so what you need to do is realize that all of the most important things in life have to be renewed on a daily or weekly basis. You can't ignore them. They will atrophy. They will wither and die. And so you literally, the only way that I can do this with my schedule is I have to block my priorities into my calendar. So every Friday or Saturday night, it's date time with my wife. You know, every morning, first thing I do, we play with our 18-month-old son. Get him in the bed, play with him. So no matter what time I come home, the most important thing is done that day. I've played with my son. Every Wednesday afternoon, Saturday morning, I make the time to work out. And so I put those in my calendar, and the schedule is built around them. So for the people that are ignoring relationships, you got to realize eventually the relationships will go away if you don't take the time to take care of them.
I want to get back to the book, Living an Exceptional Life. Of course, you're going to be making an appearance at the chapters at Square One, but what else can people find in the book, and why should they go out and buy it?
Sure, fair enough. Well, one of the things that you're going to find in the book is just understanding principle number one is having a positive attitude. No matter what life throws at us, you can put two people in the same circumstance, and they can react totally differently. One person rolls with it and is very calm and at peace and sees opportunities, and another person gets very overwhelmed. So if you want to have success, first principle, see the blessing in every opportunity. Second principle is manage your emotions. You know, people get stressed out over really very small things.
I agree with that, and a lot of people, I'd say most of the population.
They make a mountain out of a molehill, as they say, right?
Perfect point, absolutely. Something very small, like you're in line at the grocery store, 8-item express line, somebody in front of you's got 9 items in the express line. You have a fist fight in line.
Blasphemy.
Forget it, you know? But people get upset over little tiny things
They
like
do.
this.
Yeah.
And you get stressed, and all of a sudden you get emotional, and your day is ruined. So understanding where your emotions come from, being at peace.
Quickly, CJ, where can people pick up the book?
They can go to chapters.ca. They can also go to my website, www.cjcalvert.com, and I'll be at Square One, Mississauga, this Saturday, May 6th, 3 to 5.
Pick up the book. It sounds like a fantastic read to turn your life around. Happy wife, happy life.
That's right, my
Nothing
friend.
rhymes with husbands, so I guess there is no saying to go with the husband. But anyway, we learned a lot in this segment. Hope you did too. We'll be back here on Daytime.